Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to this person. Happy birthday, Janet Guthrie, unbelievable pioneer. Today, she is 84 years old, born in Iowa City, Iowa. Excelled in a woman, very rare at that time to excel in a man's world. Professional race car driver, first woman to qualify and compete both the Indy 500 and the Daytona 500, both in 1977. And yes, I watched both those events at the time as a kid. She first attempted to enter Indy 500 in 76 but failed to qualify. She raced in 3 Indy 500s from 1977 to 1979. She was also the first woman to lead a lap in NASCAR Winston Cup Series. Guthrie was originally an aerospace engineer, and after graduating from the University of Michigan with a physics degree in 1960, she worked with Republic Aviation. She began racing in 1963 on the SCCA circuit with the Jaguar X140. There's a picture of that car. How cool would it be to have one of those today? She was racing there on a full-time basis. So she was a road track driver. Her sports car racing career including 2 class wins in the famed 12 Hours of Sebring endurance race. In 1976, the World 600. Which actually was at Charlotte Motorsports Speedway, which used to be known as Lowe's Speedway. First woman to compete in NASCAR Winston Cup Super Speedway race. Guthrie would go on to compete in 4 more races that season. The following season, she competed in her first Daytona 500, finishing 12th. Everyone thinks Danica Patrick was the first to do decent in Daytona 500 as a female. Her car engine blew 2 cylinders with 10 laps to go. For her performance in a race, though, she earned the honor of top rookie. She went on to complete 33 races in NASCAR over 4 seasons. Her highest finish, 6th place at Bristol in 1977, is the best finish by a woman in top-tier NASCAR race. Now currently tied with Danica Patrick in 2014. Goes on and talks about her Indy career. During her unsuccessful bid to qualify for the 76 race, many of the drivers in the male-dominated sport stated that the reason she did not qualify was mainly due to her gender. These comments angered then 3-time champion A.J. Foyt to the point he let Guthrie a backup car to conduct the shakedown test. Her top practice lap in Foyt's car would have been adequate to qualify for the field. She was unable to obtain funding through the corporate sponsorship and was forced to retire. Nevertheless, Guthrie's place in history was secure. In 79, Super Sisters trading card set was produced and distributed. One of the cards features Guthrie's name and picture. Guthrie's helmet and race suit can be found in the Smithsonian Institute, and she was one of the first elected International Women's Sports Hall of Fame. She deserves to be in history no matter what her gender is, in my opinion. A groundbreaking interview with Tracy Dodds in the Los Angeles Times in 1987, Guthrie lamented the lack of corporate sponsorships for female drivers. Men are getting sponsorship and women can't. That sounds unfair, but who cares about unfair? What counts is the bottom line. Sponsors want the publicity that racing brings, but a successful woman driver get 10 times the attention a man will get. So now, what really is important? It keeps coming back to the good old boy network. A lot of corporations are spending a lot of tax-deductible dollars to spend on male racing drivers. I imagine she's looked at as a complainer and a whiner back then, and now she's looked at probably a lot different, but people don't really know who she is, and they should know who she is. How dare that Janet Guthrie complain? She must be a complainer. Whatever. You know what? Double bird to those people. There's the same type of assholes exist in modern day life as well. Trust me. When I know when I know that. I've seen it all over the internet all the time. She was born in Iowa City. She's the oldest of five children. Her family moved to Miami, Florida when Janet was 3 years old. Father accepted a job. That probably, moving to a warm weather place, probably helped her a lot in life. Janet herself, especially with racing, Janet herself earned her pilot's license at 17 years old. You view all her records on Wikipedia. You'll probably never see this video, Janice or Janet, but hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Great job, really. Great life. And she should really actually be more in the spotlight because it couldn't have been easy doing what you did, lady.